What do you think of Hardwell'S temporary retirement?
We're keeping it secret. We're keeping it quiet. Won't you stay? I say I don't need you.
Hey guys, welcome to the studio. The IKEA chocolate is the only good thing about today. That stuff is sweet. Wow. I can't even talk. It's still raining outside, which is actually good for producing music. No distraction, no good weather, no friends that want to drink beer. Not too warm, not too cold, but unfortunately I'm stuck taking care of taxes for the past 3 hours. And since I mentioned the IKEA chocolate, I got it because I was at IKEA yesterday evening with Vanessa, my father, my mother, and like 3 carts of IKEA stuff. Horrible, horrible, horrible. 1, 2, 3 new IKEA bookshelves that have to be built, which is super annoying. 1, 2, 3 new curtains and all of the stuff that goes with it. And believe it or not, that's still the funny part. Like the fun stuff I will take care of without a problem. We got even way more than this. So we'll have to take care of that for almost the entire day, which is... I hate it. I just hate these kind of things that just take my time away from advancing with the studio, making music. It just sucks. So I think it's about time for another quick Q&A, because after the Q&A, my mood will go down so low that I'm not able anymore to vlog. I would turn into the Hulk and just like completely freak out. That's not nice. So we will stick to the Q&A. If I can't even make any music today, at least sitting here in the studio while doing the Q&A cheers me up a little. First question, what are the best earplugs to wear during a set? I got earplugs for like 15 or 20 bucks. Totally fine, that's all you need. I will just link them down below if you're interested. I was thinking about getting like custom made ones, but I'm sure like DJing, drinking, gin tonic, I will just lose them and they're like 150 plus. Not worth it. Next up, aren't you all stressed out with the studio opening, building everything, still making music and the daily vlog? Yes, I already said it at another point. It feels like having 3 or 4 jobs at the moment, plus the private stuff like today. I don't know, you just keep on going and try to be efficient and sometimes just sacrifice things. I haven't met any of my close friends in the past 1.5 months, not even for a beer or anything. So yeah, looking forward to the opening and getting at least done with one of those extra jobs, and that is building a studio. Small kick and long bass versus long kick and small bass. It really depends on the style. I personally go for shorter kick but punchy and then a bit longer bass. But there are a million steps in between. I can only advise to not go like half kick, half bass. Make sure that one of them is the star of the song and giving like the most low end, and try to fit the other in between. For example, some of the sineUP songs that are groovier, houseier, have like the big bass and the tiny kick. It sounds funkier, and if you go for like big room EDM, it's usually like all in the kick, the entire low end energy, and then you just have like a 16-note bass line, heavily sidechained. There are millions of ways to pull it off. Will the studio be open for renting? Yes, both studios. If so, how will that work? There is an email address in the description. Just write us and then we will figure something out depending on what gear you need. If you need assistance, if you need a special mic, we will make sure that you get it. Have you ever been to a dark techno rave? Yes, of course. I mean, that's the most fun about Germany, Berlin especially. You go there and you're lost. Bayern winning the league again. I don't know. I don't care. I absolutely hate... like the German football, I'm not into it. I don't have any team I'm rooting for. I just don't have the time for it. Like watching football on a Saturday, Sunday. No way, I'm here the entire time. I don't know. No clue. Sorry. Do you ever want to collaborate with Martin Garrix? I don't know, not even thought about that. Have you ever thought on making a track with only your voice and any sound your mouth can make? Yeah, it's an interesting concept. I don't think that you end up with something that sounds cool, and I don't like this kind of music that only works if you explain it. So if you make experimental music and you have to explain how it was made so that people understand it, or if you need a video, I don't think it's good music. I think it should work without like explaining it. I think, was it Kanye West with Jesus Walks, where he has a lot of mouth sounds in it. And I think that's a great example for a song that just works. You don't need to know how it was made. That's actually what you should go for. But me using my voice, no. No. I just once recorded me singing, listened to it, deleted it, and deleted it, and deleted it. It's not going to happen. When are you going to make a video about how you use Span to get a better mix? Yesterday. We'll link it up there. If you could have produced any song from the past, what would it be? That's a tough one. Maybe something from Queen, Bohemian Rhapsody maybe. Might be fun with all of them in the studio back in the days. What kind of paintings are you planning on having in the studio? As you might know, both my parents are artists, so that's the easiest part. What do you think of Hardwell'S temporary retirement? It's good, it's good. I mean, it's his choice, it's his life, it's his health. I haven't read a whole lot about it, as I said, not a lot of time. I think it's the right decision. If you feel like not making something, then just don't do it. And if you feel like making something, then just do it. It's an easy personal choice. I hope one day he will be back. I'm sure he will be back. But especially after Avicii and the events around Avicii and everything that happened with him, I think it's wise to just sometimes hit the brake and just stop. I mean, yes, you disappoint fans and a lot of people hate him for not showing up to some shows. I'm DJing in 2 months at a place where he should have been the headliner. People got upset. But it's better to just miss one of his shows than never have a show again, so please just give those guys a break. On your last video I saw an Atom speaker. Do you like it? Atom here, the small ones, I don't like them because they don't have any bass. Maybe good for mixing vocals or maybe as a second pair of speakers. That's what I'm using them for, to be able to reference certain things. But to be honest, at the moment they're not even connected. I'm just using the Eves. It's kind of funny, Atom versus Eve. Anyways, can you come to Sri Lanka for your next vacation? I don't know, maybe, but at the moment, no vacation, no time, and I spent all of my money on this place. How different is DJ John Sine from producer John Sine with the music you produce, DJ? I produce softer, of course, than I DJ in a club. In a club, you need club music. So usually I play edits of my own songs, or I play remixes that other people made of my songs, or I play older stuff of mine. And I of course play a lot of stuff by other people. Could you show us how to make a nice website? I'm not an expert in that, so just search on YouTube. How long did it take to be a music producer? From like my first day with a DAW until the first release, I don't know, like 3-4 years maybe. But then to making it full-time for a living, 8 years, and being right here 15 years. It's just taking long time. Can you record a set in the club and show to us how you DJ? Yes, I will try to do that, but I might need someone else to assist me because I want to focus on DJing, because I owe that to the crowd, the club that pays me. I can't sit there and record myself. So yeah, it's on this endless to-do list of mine. If not electronic music, which style would you like to produce? I think like ambient, very moody, kind of background Netflix TV show stuff. What do you think about using these voice assistant speakers for referencing what the consumer hears? Yes, I have like very small shitty speakers to just double check. How do you find the sweet spot of your room? I would usually go like in general to just have a rough idea where it might be. Just like 1/3 from the wall behind the speakers. So that's where I'm sitting right now. And then it's all about the fine tuning back and forth, like 1/2 meter, maybe just 20 centimeters, just checking it out, because like those waves could build up, eliminate each other. So it's really all about measuring it and hearing and trying it. But roughly, like for the first starting point, 1/3 into the room. How many releases should you aim to put out every year if you're an independent label? As a label, as much as you can, but still keeping the quality and still being able to just help the artist, assist them, and promote them in the right way that is fair, and treat them like in the way they should be treated. That's also the main reason why we as a label only do every 2 weeks a release. More than that wouldn't be really doable at the moment with just 3 or 4 people. We get actually enough demos to release every 2 days, but that's not fair to the artist. If I want to release a song, I want to be able to invest time and money in it and promote it. I know a lot of labels, they just output everything they can and just hope that it will end up in a big Spotify playlist. But yes, just do as much as you think you can handle, and as much as you get good demos. It's really not up to you to decide. It's really like the input from the artist. How to get over a breakup? Whew, just sit in the studio and make music. That helps. And then if you have the hit, the girls will just come and you don't have to worry about that. I got another funny one. It's actually by Vanessa. She wrote me to the Q&A when I will show up back home. So I think that's a sign for me to leave the studio, head back home and just deal with that shit.